have a hard time, I think, turning around and facing myself. Whether that's listening to my voice. I love myself. But there's something difficult in hearing myself, in seeing myself sometimes, and in putting myself out there publicly. And I think about it, and I think about life. And when you're looking outward, it's easy to project. I mean, that's what we're doing. We speak, we're literally projecting a voice, we're projecting a voice out, whatever we're saying, whatever meaning or thought we have behind it, we're projecting it outward. And it can be easy to get blinded to ourselves, too, from that place. Because we don't look at ourselves. You go through life, you don't look at yourself. You look at other people. You look at other things. You don't look at yourself. You don't look at your own face, your own body. You don't hear your own voice. Not the way other people do. You're just projecting out, and you hear it sort of in passing. You look at yourself in the mirror, maybe, if you do that. And most of the time, we're looking outward, not inward. We're not back at ourselves. And that's a significant matter, really, because you're with yourself all the time, but you don't see yourself the way everyone else sees you. You don't hear yourself the way everyone else hears you. And in fact, you hear yourself or your own thoughts and things in ways that other people may not, do not. And you are inherently in a place of projecting. And so without some effort, some willingness to be aware of what you are projecting and to be aware from where it's coming from inside of you and what's inside of you, without creating some effort to be aware of that, or some intention or whatnot to be aware of that, you're just a projecting machine. You're just a projector. And that's significant. That speaks to the significance of being quiet, of silence, practicing silence, things like meditation or prayer, which is, really just we're referring to turning off that projecting, or at least to stop enacting it, stop vocalizing it, and all that. And also to hearing oneself, to recording oneself, to looking at oneself, listening to oneself, either in a mirror or in recorded form, as well as ideally just as one is going through life. But it hits me as strange because it's something about all this, which is that we live in a day and age where I feel like meditation, prayer, but meditation, being kind of like mindful, reflective, has gained such attention. It's strange to me how much people don't do it still. Therapeutic practices. You don't have to go to therapy. Therapeutic practices, mindfulness practices, whatever. How much attention these gained. It's strange to me when I find like basically groups of people that just don't do these things at all, or do them very little, and it makes me, I've gotten lost in it before, because I get lost in those cultures and those ways of being and kind of lose lose myself at times in it, lose meditation, lose these tools, lose these approaches, ways of being. It's very important to recognize we are projectors. That's basically what we are as human beings, especially in society and whatnot. We're just projecting. We project our affection, our approval, our disapproval, our vitriol, our anger, all these things, and it's all just projecting. We project our opinions about others, our views, all this stuff. We're just projectors. We're projecting. So it's good to reflect, to draw quiet, and be. Not to project and just to be.